Many of you linked in the comments by the time, which was this video about this celebrity. I'm a little bit dusty.
Napanood ko.
Mimicking the Filipino English accent as if she was mocking.
Good day everyone, this is me again, Wenayala, and today we're going to do the reaction video. Why some Koreans underrate the Filipino English accent. Oh, di ba? Na-intriga ko dito guys kasi sa hindi pa nakakakilala sa akin, addict talaga ako sa Korean drama. Kasi maganda, medyo ako parang nakaka-relate ako sa Korean drama kasi Asian, di ba? Kahit marami namang difference between the culture, pero yung mga attitude, yung maalalahanin, at saka yung mindset, di ba, ng mga Asian. Enough for that, and let's do the reaction video. It's the video of Jessica Lee. Sana okay lang sa kanya na mag-react ako sa video niya. Let's do the reaction, guys.
To be talking about the possible reasons why some Koreans may underrate the Filipino English accent. A few months ago, I made a video on cancel Korea, which went quite viral in the Philippines. Like, my video was like trending #1.
I never heard this.
At the same time, made me really sad reading the comments. In that video, there were lots of comments of people saying that Koreans will underrate the Filipino English accent or will underrate Filipinos in general, but still come to the Philippines to learn English.
Hindi ko napanood yon.
Another video that many of you linked in the comments by the time, which was this video about this celebrity. I'm a little bit dusty.
Napanood ko.
Mimicking the Filipino English accent as if she was mocking it. And that certainly did make me feel uncomfortable, like it was really not so appropriate. I personally learned English in the Philippines. I mean, I grew up in the Philippines for many years, so I may have the Filipino English accent, and there was this incident that made me feel ashamed of my accent. There was a time when I already became a trainee in a certain K-pop company, and there was a time when a bunch of visitors came to our company to look at each trainee one by one. It was my turn, and they asked what are my special abilities, and I said, oh, I know how to speak in English. I introduced myself in English, like, hi, my name is blah blah blah.
Ang galing niya mag-English.
He was like, yeah, you know how to speak in English, but you have the Filipino English accent. And honestly, I can tell you that really hurt me. I know, if I think about it now, he is the wrong one to say that, but by the time, I was just so hurt, I was just so young, and the immediate thought in my head was that, okay, I should change my accent. So that was a time when I started working.
Pag natuto ka sa Philippines, ganun pala. Ngayon, almost 2 years na kami dito sa France, and dito, hindi sila English speaker. So, hindi problema yung accent dito. Basta marunong ka mag-English, okay na yon. Hindi naman kasi lahat ng bansa na nagsasalita ng English. Kahit yung British nga, iba pa rin yung accent nila. Kasi British from North, British from South, American accent, Canadian accent, Australian accent, diba? Iba-iba yung accent. Mas maganda yung may accent kasi nadadala mo din yung country mo, diba? Ganun pala sa Korea. Hindi lahat, diba? Sabi niya hindi lahat. So, let's continue, guys.
Watching a lot of Western media and entertainment just to change my accent, which was totally absolutely unnecessary.
Yes,
I could really
unnecessary.
relate to you guys when you think that Koreans underrate the Filipino English accent, because I've experienced it myself, and that is not the only time. Ever since the time I came to Korea last March 2020, I've met
Di pa
a
masyado
lot of
matagal.
different people through a lot of different work opportunities, which I'm very, very thankful for. Every time I speak English in front of them, they would be impressed. They would be like, "Oh, you're so good at English. Like, wow, like, where did you learn your English?" Or
Ang
some
ganda
people
niya.
would even say, "Oh, where in the US are you from?" Or even something like, "Oh, you sound native. You sound like a native English speaker." And then my reply obviously would be, "Oh, I learned my English in the Philippines. I never learned English in the US." And I would say like 80% really of their reactions would be, "Wow, you don't have the Filipino accent." And by them saying that, it also implies that they are underrating that Filipino accent. That because I don't have it, I'm good. But if I had it, will I be bad? I don't know. So every time a lot of Koreans show such reaction,
Well, para sa ating mga Pinoy, 'di ba, parang hindi naman natin binibigyan na masyadong importansya yung accent. 'Di ba, pag nasa school tayo, hindi naman tayo masyadong talagang kinukuha yung accent. Ang importante naman kasi yung pronunciation mo, kung tama ba or naiintindihan. What's wrong with the accent? Filipino accent? So, dito wala talagang issue about accent. Yung mga French people, nag-i-English sila. Kasi they learned it from school also. When they speak English, they use French accent. Americans or English spoken country, na-appreciate nila yung accent ng mga Pilipino kasi naiintindihan nila word by word. So you don't have to copy their accent para maging social. Pero makikita mo naman sa pagmumukha natin, we're not a native, we're a Filipino, we're an Asian, so it's okay for them kung magsalita tayo ng English sa kanila, sa harapan nila, as long as they understand our English, okay na yon guys. So, sa Korean pala, importante sa kanila yung mag-accent. Sige na, continue guys.
regarding my accent, I just feel really bad for them because as I keep saying, accent is it's just like a package. But then there were some people who weren't like that. I remember there was this one person, he has been to the Philippines and he has been to an elementary school in the Philippines. He saw the students there learning English during class, and he said he was very impressed by how the English lessons weren't so strict and pressuring to the students, which is normally the case in Korea. And because he
Strict
was showing
sila.
such positive reactions, I was really happy and thankful. And I mentioned how there are many Koreans who are underrating this type of accent. His answer to this was it really touched me. He said, "Well, most Koreans don't even know how to speak in English fluently. Well, many Filipinos know how to speak in English."
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
right.
absolutely true. Okay, so that was a very long intro. Let me just jump
intro pa
to
siya.
the
Intro pa pala to.
core of this video, which is the reason why. It's going to be based on my personal opinion and observations, so please don't take my words as it is. The first reason, which would be the most dominant one, I would say, is because of the pro-Western mindset of many Koreans. There is still the tendency in Korean society that they look up to the American English, the British accent. And of course, for that mindset, you can trace back to the history and the culture of Korea, but I'm not going to dig deeper than this. But what I could tell you is that pro-Western mindset is quite prevalent in Korea still. That is why many people could think that American or British English accent is the accent. Personally, I think that this
Sorry guys. Ang gulo kasi ng buko eh. So, let's continue reacting.
Personally, I think that this is something that should be gone as time passes by, so the day will come that no matter what kind of accent you have, you will be respected. The second reason that I would like to talk about is how the media portrays the Philippines in Korea. I think I could say that I've talked to quite a number of people in Korea about me living in the Philippines, and many of their reactions would be, oh my god, isn't it so dangerous there? Like the drugs, pickpocketing. And of course, I know where they are coming from by saying that. It is partly true. There are dangerous places in the Philippines, but there are also safe places in the Philippines. It really depends on where you are. But because in Korean media, there are many news or article titles like, oh, this is happening in the Philippines,
Ang galing niya
this is
gumawa.
happening in the Philippines, and they are usually negative. However, there are also very positive articles about the Philippines, the tourism.
Wait.
Like Boracay, Cebu, those places have such a good image to so many Koreans. It's like for many people, when you think of the Philippines, they think of Cebu, Boracay. Because the Philippines is such a huge part of me, every time I meet different people here in Korea and I were to introduce myself, I can never ever not mention the Philippines. And as I've mentioned, they will show various reactions. What I can do, whether their reactions are negative or positive, I will have to say that I care about the country, which means that if you are being rude to me for me staying in the Philippines or me having a Filipino accent, I will honestly speak up for myself. Although some people really will hate me for doing that. But I think those small steps are eventually something that will help improve really toxic stereotypes that many, many, many people have around this whole world. Of course, I should not be rude. You cannot fight fire with fire. So thank you so much for watching today's video.
I also experienced some kind of races like that. We're in the school learning French language, and that time I don't speak a lot of French, but although I understand a lot already because I like to watch TV, French movie like that, but I can't pronounce yet the words, and I cannot express my feelings. I cannot explain if I have something very complicated things to say in French. Before the class start, the teacher asked everybody to stand one by one and go introduce ourselves. Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Rowena et je viens de Philippines. The woman said that, oh, from Philippines, it's a very poor country. Very loud. She said that very loud. And she's from the Arab country, I think. Even the teacher is very surprised that she said that because we're not talking about it's not the topic, right? We're just introducing ourselves. So I don't say I am rich. I am from the rich country. I never said that. I just introduced myself. Very simple. She said that. I feel like strange. I want to sapak her. Pero of course, racist. Because I am a Filipino, she can afford to say that in front of me, in front of all the people around us in the school. The first time that I experienced that someone talked to me like that, and I was so shocked. I just want to say, guys, sa mga kapwa kong Pilipino, huwag tayong magpaapi. Even we're a poor country, yes, it's right, compared to France, compared to Korea, but we still have a lot of good thing to offer to the world, 'di ba? O 'di ba mga Miss Universe, 'di ba? Filipino. Boxing sa larangan ng sport. Pacquiao. O 'di ba? Huwag tayong magpaapi, guys. So, next time if someone will talk to me like that, I know what to say. Marunong na ako mag-France ngayon. Kaya bring it on. Yung teacher namin, French teacher, mabait siya. Nag-smile siya sa akin. Sabi niya, nag-sign na lang siya sa akin na just let her go. Kasi parang nakikita siguro niya na ako ninenervyos o kaya galit na galit. That's all for today, guys. Hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and click the notification bell below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Grobizu.